I love old video games, and I love new video games. I also really appreciate it when legacy franchises are preserved and or kept alive in the modern era. Sometimes companies and developers are pretty good at keeping their finger on the pulse and creating experiences that keep the fans happy, or just flat out let their legacy franchises drift into obscurity. That's where the fans come in. Fan games are awesome. They come in all shapes and sizes and usually aim to highlight what people love the most about a game, a character, or franchise without the constraints of lame corporate bullshit, and are often highly customizable, which I dig. What's up, y'all? My name is Nick. You're watching the Inverted Visions YouTube channel, and today I'm talking about some awesome fan games you can play on any PC. Let's start off with what may be the first fan game I ever played. This is Step Mania, an open source DDR fan game originally released by Chris Danford in 2001. I originally played Step Mania on my family's PC in middle school and loved downloading weird songs and funky characters. Step Mania is super customizable with a bunch of styles, announcers, characters, notes, and of course you can download an insane amount of custom songs and songs from DDR games. You can play this one with the old keyboard or a dance pad, and all these years later, the DDR formula is timeless.
Absolutely wonderful! The Air Force rap. The 7 is the best. 100 combo.
What did he say?
Let's stay on the rhythm game train for a sec. This is Clone Hero, designed by Ryan Foster, developed and published by CH Team, released in 2022. I don't care if this is lame, but I always loved Guitar Hero and Rock Band. My partner Steph plays games like 2DX, U-Beat, and Sound Voltex, and says Guitar Hero is not a real rhythm game, but I think she's being a lame gatekeeper. What do y'all think? This is a great game if you want to enjoy the core of what made those games fun. Playing along to sick rock songs and seeing the notes scroll down the highway. I've downloaded songs from all the Guitar Hero and Rock Band games, and I've always had a blast when I boot this one up. I got deep into this during COVID, and I think it helped me keep my sanity. Or did it?
And the truck door comes in the night!
Now he needs a name. How about Truck Doors, the Burninator? Oh yeah, check out all his majesty.
Here's a topical one for you as of February of 2026. This is Rayman Redemption, released in 2020 by Raymani. I hope I'm saying that right. I love the Rayman franchise, and the first video I made for this channel was about the music of Rayman.
That's the last time I'm going to do that. I've done this too many times already.
This is a remake of the original game with a ton of extra features and tweaks and a new widescreen presentation. As much as I love the original game, it's fucking punishing. Rayman Redemption has a casual mode that gives you infinite lives and honestly makes the game so much more enjoyable. You can also customize a bunch of things like sound effects and controls to make this what some consider the definitive way to play Rayman 1. There are a fair amount of tweaks to the original design and level layouts. That's okay with me, but some don't care for that. As of February 2026, Ubisoft shadow dropped Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition, and the response has been mixed. the most contentious issue being the soundtrack, which has been re-recorded and replaced due to legal issues seemingly. I may talk about this more in a separate video, let me know if you want to see that, but regardless, Rayman Redemption is a great way to play the original Rayman. Quickly, I wanted to mention that Raymani also released Rayman Redesigner in 2021. This is a level editor that uses the foundation of Rayman Redemption and is basically a modern Rayman Designer, the official level editor from 1997. You can make your own levels and play levels made by the community. This stuff is awesome.
All right, rest period's over. Let's get a move on. Did you hear me? I said, let's get going. You don't want to anger that big, dopey
Let's move on to another fantastic remake, this time for Mario in the form of Super Mario Bros. Remastered, released by Joe Mama in 2025. This is an excellent recreation of Super Mario Bros. For the NES, packed with multiple versions of the game, lots of options to tweak the experience, and an insane amount of mods and levels to mess around with. Very similar to Super Mario Maker, this is an endless Super Mario game. I haven't gotten around to making my own levels yet, but I loved making levels in Mario Maker, so I plan on getting into this at some point. This game is still very fresh, so expect updates and more content going forward. I've thrown some fun characters into the game and imported my own custom music, so here's a taste of what Super Mario Bros. Remastered is all about. Alright, so here's a game I have made some levels in. This is Mega Man Maker from Mecha and the Mega Man Maker team, released in 2017. This is exactly what it says it is. It's a classic Mega Man level editor. I'm a big fan of the classic series of Mega Man, and every so often I get the bug to make a level with this thing. The level editor is easy to use, and I love challenging my buds to beat the levels I've created. I may make some videos about this topic. I really love level editors in games and would love to share my stuff with people and play other people's content, so let me know if that's something that you're into or care about. Here's a bit of the first level I made in Mega Man Maker years ago, Toad Boy's Waterworks.
Recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man.
But where is Dr. Wily?
That's a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wily.
It's not a video about fan games without talking about Sonic. This dude has an insane amount of fan media, and honestly, God bless him. I love Sonic, and now you know I'm autistic. This is Sonic Roboblast 2, a classic in the Sonic world. This game's development has a long history, but it seems to go back as early as the late 90s. This is a Sonic game made in the Doom Legacy engine and is the first 3D Sonic fan game ever. This thing still is getting updates and has a very active community. I honestly haven't messed with this one too much, but it's very cool, and whoa, you can play as Mario. The last game I want to chat about is Sonic Roboblast 2 Kart, a spin-off of Sonic Roboblast 2, originally released in 2018, developed by Kart Crew. It's also got a sequel called Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers. This is an awesome Mario Kart style game that has its own distinct game feel and visual style compared to any other kart racer. I've fired this game up on game nights and it always seems to click with folks. I need to capture some of those 4-player races in the future. I think what pushes this game over the edge is, again, the customization and the amount of mods. I mean, just look at this fucking character select screen. I've also loaded a few mods that adds a simple trick boost system and a visual of the drift boost meter that I think really enhance the experience. Here's Master Shake racing on a Rayman level because, honestly, this is like the only thing that makes me smile anymore. I'm kidding. Okay, so there you have it, folks. There's some cool fan-made games you can play on any PC. All these games are small and lightweight, so anyone with a PC and an interest in trying out something a little different off the beaten path can play these awesome games. It's truly incredible how fans and communities come together to create video games that rival and sometimes surpass the official products. I'm happy to support these projects, and I hope that making a dumb video sheds just a little more light on them.
Okay, bye.